Hey guys, welcome back to Just a Geek in the Garage. Today I want to talk about buying Snap-on tools used and, if it's basically worth it for you guys to go ahead and do that. Now I've done some other videos, on Snap-on, the economics of buying Snap-on, is Snap-on still relevant, things like that, where, I've talked about Snap-on tools. But the, kind of the main outcome of all of those videos, or the main conclusion, I should say, is there's nothing wrong with the Snap-on tools themselves. They're great tools, probably some of the best tools out there. It's just that they're, significantly overpriced compared to the competition. And right now, a lot of other companies are catching up to their quality at a much cheaper price point. So, for me, getting Snap-on tools, especially when it's roughly around 50% off, has always been kind of the sweet spot for me. And, I found that if you guys are patient on eBay or, other auction sites like that, you can pretty much get it for around 50% off. So, I just want to show you a couple of examples here and just tell you guys kind of my strategy on what I do when I'm looking on eBay, and just show you, if this is something that you guys would consider. One of these is actually brand new right over here, and the other one is used. Personally, I don't mind buying used tools as long as they're still in decent condition, as long as the price is basically right, and it's something that's going to be obviously useful for me. And Snap-on does have a lifetime warranty. Now, normally when I buy these tools, I buy them so that I can basically use them as is. But if something happens in the future, especially if you have a good Snap-on guy, most of the time, especially if you bought from them in the past, they'll still warranty something that you didn't buy directly from them. But obviously your mileage may vary on that. And I've only had to do that a handful of times. But let's kind of get into this. So with these specific tools, one thing I kind of do on eBay personally is, I'll go on there maybe a couple times a week, once a week, something like that. Usually when I'm kind of bored sitting somewhere, and I'll just search Snap-on tools. And, there's kind of in the back of my brain, there's always a certain amount of tools, or certain tools, I should say, that I'm always looking to kind of buy to add to my set. And, a lot of times it's going to be more specialty things like you see here, because I have a lot of their kind of general tools already. But, for this set right here, they're kind of stubby sets. I already have the metric version of this, but I never had the SAE version. And when I saw this thing come up and it was a decent price, I decided to pull the trigger. Just so you guys know kind of the pricing of what we're kind of talking about. This thing right here, and I'll put up a picture from Snap-on right now, Snap-on's website. It sells for $251 brand new from Snap-on. And that's going to be the same on the truck basically, unless, they're having some kind of special, which they do every once in a while. But either way, $250 for a set of 6 stubby wrenches, which is kind of a hard pill to swallow, especially when you can walk into maybe like a Harbor Freight, pick up the Icon ones of these. I think they're like, I don't know, $50 or something like that. And you can get them for significantly cheaper when they're on sale. But, for $250 for something like this, I couldn't bring myself to buy it. But, when I saw these ones, I ended up getting these things for I believe these ones were $117 is what I ended up paying for this set, which I think is a pretty good deal considering that the retail price, actually, you know what? I'm sorry. These ones were $130 before tax and anything, but that included shipping. And you get the 6-piece, and as you guys can see right here, these things are absolutely brand new. I mean, they could have been, something that was just sitting on a Snap-on shelf, or somebody bought them and never used them, but I don't see a mark on here of them basically being used. And this, I believe, I could be wrong, but just kind of looking at the logo and all that kind of stuff, it appears to be kind of new old stock, which for me, I don't mind. A lot of the older Snap-on stuff personally, I think is actually better quality than some of the newer stuff, especially the kind of fit and finish. I mean, the quality of the new stuff is great, but every once in a while, I've talked about this before, the fit and finish sometimes is not as great as it used to be. But for a set like this, again, $130, still kind of expensive when you compare it to the competition, but not a bad price, I think, if you can get it. And if I had found this thing used on eBay, I probably could have gotten it for sub $100 instead of paying $130 for it. But brand new with the tray, all that kind of good stuff. Even though I don't plan on using the tray, I think it's an excellent deal. Next up, another example, and because I got both of these not too long ago, basically, so I wanted to kind of show both of these. The other set was this set right here. This is kind of a unique set. You don't see this from a lot of manufacturers. I don't believe Icon makes a set like this, but this is basically a double box end with a 10-degree offset. And I tend to use box end way more than I use open end. You know, I'm not sure if you guys are the same way, but when I saw these ones right here, this full set, this is definitely used. As you can kind of see, you know, it's definitely all scuffed up, but it's very, very usable when you look at it. And again, if something happens in the future where one of these, you know, doesn't work for me, then I can always hopefully try to get it warrantied. But I mean, for this set right here, this thing, Snap-on is asking crazy money, at least in my opinion. I'm going to put up a picture right here. Now, this set is missing one piece, which is the 6 and 7 millimeter wrench, which honestly, I rarely ever use a 6 or 7 millimeter wrench. I'll use sockets every once in a while, but rarely a wrench. And, you know, if it had that 6 and 7 millimeter wrench, Snap-on would sell this for almost $400, which I think is absolutely nuts. I mean, this thing is what, seven pieces? I mean, the 8-piece set for $400. So even minus that one, it's about, I think, $30 if I buy it individually. This would still be about $370 or so, which is, I think, absolutely nuts. This one I was able to get for $117. So this is the one that was $117, and that included shipping, you know, pre-tax. And yeah, there's definitely some scuffs and all that kind of stuff, but you know, personally, I don't really care about that. If I'm getting something at a good deal, especially Snap-on, and you know, it shows a little bit of use on it, I don't mind as long as it works. You know, if I saw something like, you know, wear and tear on the inside, maybe that I wouldn't do. Usually I try to avoid the ones that are engraved because there's a lot of stuff that's engraved on eBay. But again, $117, I thought it was a pretty good deal. Again, this is not a set that you see that often. And for me, you know, something like this where is it? You got the, you know, 9 and 10 millimeter, you know, on each side right here. And you got right here the 11 and 12. I mean, for me, a lot of my work would happen just with these two versus having to get, you know, 4 different wrenches, you know, instead of just 2. So, you know, let me kind of tell you a little bit about what I've kind of purchased on eBay, or at least kind of my methodology when I'm buying on eBay, but also kind of really what to look for, because you have to be very, very careful. I think when you're buying on eBay, especially, I know there's a lot of other sites, you know, Mercari and, you know, all, you know, Facebook Marketplace and all that kind of stuff. Normally, I don't like to actually go meet people, but hey, you know, you guys can sometimes get pretty good deals if you do Facebook Marketplace. But a couple things to really kind of look at is really inspect the pictures when you are buying anything, especially the used stuff, because I found that a lot of these have, you know, other people's engravings on here. That might not bother you. It does bother me a little bit, but I have bought stuff with engravings when it's, you know, a crazy good deal, and I'll just kind of grind it off, knowing that grinding it off kind of voids the warranty. But still, if something is a crazy deal, sometimes I don't really care about the warranty. But, you know, make sure that you're always looking out for that, you know, on there. The other thing to look out for, especially if you're buying brand new, is I believe that there's a lot of, you know, counterfeit stuff that you can get on eBay as well. And, you know, normally it's not for the used stuff. I mean, I could be wrong. And if you guys have encountered that, you know, please leave it in the comment section down below. But, you know, one thing that I've been seeing a lot lately is, you know, the sets from the Cloud 9, if you guys are familiar with the Cloud 9 sets, where basically it has, you know, you buy a box along with everything in foam, basically. And people will basically buy that box and kind of sell the foam pieces and tools in there that they're not going to use, or maybe they already have. But I'm seeing a lot of these ones come out for a crazy price from China. And I'm 90% sure that that stuff is fake. You know, it's gotten me excited a few times where I've seen a set that seems too good to be true. And honestly, usually it's going to be, you know, too good to be true if that's what you guys are seeing. So again, just wanted to kind of make a quick video here just to kind of show you, you know, what's kind of possible if you guys are willing to buy used or, you know, secondhand, or even, you know, new old stock. You know, you can still get Snap-on for a somewhat reasonable deal. Again, I know this is still pretty expensive for what it is, because if I was to go with, you know, Gear Wrench or something else, you could get these for way cheaper, you know, Icon, etc. But some of the stuff, like I said, are not things that you see that often, like these 10-degree offsets. Usually the offsets that you see are going to be the long pattern with a much more significant offset than this. But these things, I think, can be very, very useful, especially when you're working on a small project. So again, let me know your guys' experience below with buying used tools. Have you had good experiences? Have you had bad experiences? If you did buy a tool used, have you tried warrantying anything? And, you know, what was kind of your outcome there? So as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and subscribe.